Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. Talking Dragon Ball Z Kai. It's our fourth part. We're talking about the Cell games. I'm Hank, and with me is the world martial arts champion, Ben.
You need to refer to our new names. I'm Yoshio-kun, meaning good salt, and you're my small friend, Isuajin, meaning Mr. Low Salt.
Uh-huh. Those are good Japanese mascots that I discovered this morning.
Playing active part in salt reduction activity at various regions in Japan.
Uh-huh.
That's what we're here for, baby. Salt reduction.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Until we fire up Halo, that is.
I wish.
Well, you still get salt. It's just for different reasons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start by saying I forgot to mention something I really liked from the last arc. We get a replay of it in this arc, and it's it's like the I'm Beowulf of this whole deal for me. Like, I forget what comes beforehand, but it's Cell saying something about like how he loves when people have like a look of fear on their face or whatever before they die or something, or when they realize it's hopeless. And he looks at Trunks and he just, that's it. That's the look. And it's just like, his voice is so fucking good. Like, just how it's like, he's just a dude. You know, he doesn't sound like a demon or whatever. He's just a guy. That's it. Yeah. That's the look. I keep fucking thinking about it.
Yeah. Cell's voice actor does a great fucking job in the dub.
It's really good, dude. I like this shit. This was the last arc was also good. This one hit a lot of good notes.
This one has a lot of hype as fuck moments, I will say. Like, there are a bunch of moments they're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, the hypest moment was Gohan getting the shit kicked out of him while Goku smiles. Oh, that was such a good little bit. And then it makes you feel like a shitbag for chuckling at it immediately.
Piccolo is not amused.
Yeah. Piccolo doesn't he doesn't understand what like a parent is, but he's so good at it.
He doesn't know what love is or
genders.
Sexual attraction, I guess he doesn't know.
Yeah. I mean, why would you when you vomit eggs as your form of reproduction?
Yeah, huh? Exactly.
No wonder attraction didn't exist on that planet.
All those Namekians came from one Namekian.
That's disgusting. It's all disgusting.
They're all brothers.
I mean, can you imagine, like, way back, like, not first, but, like, if Namekians at one point ever in their evolution, like, potentially were going to develop attraction, and then one's like, oh my god, you're so hot. Just, that's it. That just dies on the spot. The actual hypest moment in this arc for me was Mr. Satan's clear and concise victory over the ne'er-do-well. That was definitely like factual and indisputable.
It wasn't when he broke those 14 roofing tiles.
14 out of 15. Dude, did you see his fucking power creep though? And then he breaks 19 out of 20? Insanity. Never has anyone gained so much strength in so little time.
Look, he won a World Martial Arts tournament.
Like what, the fucking first one?
No,
I forget if
like
he...
it's not explicit in these episodes, but it is explicit in the next set of episodes. He won the World Martial Arts Tournament that all of our characters missed.
Wow, okay, so like the weakest fucking tournament of all time.
Yeah, he was the strongest fighter there.
The strongest loser. Man. I was dying at all his shit. It was great.
Mr. Satan's great.
And just because he's supposed to be like Macho Man Randy Savage, right?
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Just,
yeah, we had like, I don't know, where do you want to start? Where do you want to power off with this?
So we get Goku and Gohan getting out of the chamber,
Yes.
and they're just in permanent Super Saiyan mode.
Everyone's like, why are they so fucking chill though?
But I think like the biggest thing is, well, Goku goes to Korin to get his power measured. And everybody's freaking out. And Korin's like, yeah, I think Cell's still going to win. And Goku is like, yeah, I thought so.
Okay, cool. Good to know I'm right.
Yeah, good to know.
Doesn't he like, what is it? I forget why he like warps to Cell during that point, right?
Yeah, he instant transmissions to Cell to get a look at him.
Right.
Because he hasn't seen Perfect Cell.
Yeah. And Yajirobe is fucking big guns comment. You don't want to have to bust out the big guns. Yeah, okay. Champ. Stick to eating sensu beans by the fistful.
Mr. Can't Fly. Lives in the sky.
That line is
fly.
still so fucking good. I can't fly. Oh.
Lady.
What a and they just let it sit, and it's so fucking good. I love how the whole time I'm looking at because I guess it's like, I forget if we're cutting back during this time, maybe it's right after when the army decides to fucking take out Cell. Like, it's like everybody just forgot, like, the events of the last however many years. Like, that shit just fades from public memory.
Like, the king is the same. He remembers.
I mean, he doesn't remember enough to be like, maybe we shouldn't attack the green dude. It's a different green dude, but, like, you would think that would maybe alert you.
They have better weapons now. Gotta try it out.
Ever. I do like that the king is the only one who's like, that looks kind of like the guy who literally saved the planet, but
is that fucking Goku?
nah. Goku, wasn't his name Giku?
Geeko,
yeah.
We got Cell going on TV.
That's real good. Fucking,
he goes to the building,
Studio
just rising
2B.
up through the floors, and he's like showing up on different channels.
Yeah, that was
he interrupts Master Roshi's exercise show.
Is this 2B? Yeah. Thank you.
It's like, anyone can enter.
Yeah.
I also like that then later he's like, man, 10 days was way too fucking many.
Yeah,
I'm so bored.
He's just standing there. He's like, this was so much time.
He goes out into space and starts punching rocks.
Fucking, I love how Goku is like the only one who really remembered Master Roshi's advice. Like, we were just training in the chamber for, I mean, effectively a year. Let's just kick back for 3 days.
Hell yeah.
Just chill.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. Man, it really made me want, like, they were just fishing. I'm like, man, I like fishing, Goku. I could deal with a little bit more of this.
Yeah. When Krillin's like, he's got to be training. He's got to be super focused. He sees the butterfly land on Goku's nose and he throws a rock at him.
Dude, him throwing the... He's like, if I know Goku, he's alert. Throws a fucking rock at his face. What'd you do that for? Why would you throw a rock at him? Oh, it's so damn good, dude. We get
that ruled.
Dende Kami.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Gotta get some more Dragon Balls.
Dude, I was just so happy. I mean, I don't know what else they would have done, but I was like, dude, please be Dende. And then he like shuffles through all he gets there and they're like, oh, we have the perfect person for the job. It's just Dende. Yeah. He's so cute.
Shut the...
We don't have we didn't get Goku was cute for so long, he's just a pudgy little kid. We didn't get we got cute Gohan for 3 seconds. And then he turned he looks like he's fucking 16 by the end of this.
Yeah, he's at most 11, maybe 10.
I thought he was younger than that even. I thought he was 6 or 7. Because he was 4 when this all started.
He's 9. Because he was 6 and then there's a 3-year time skip.
Oh, right. Okay.
There's a 3-year time skip before the androids show up. So he's somewhere around 9. And then he spends a year in the
Yeah. I mean, I knew he'd be a little... I mean, he still looks compared to where Goku is at.
Yeah.
At this point, he just looks so much older.
He's taller than Goku was when Goku was 14.
Yeah. God damn it! I want more little pudgy kids, man. I like it when they're little hams who just beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, I don't think anyone ever gets to be as tiny a ham as Goku and Krillin were at the start of Dragon
Dude,
Ball.
Whenever they the few times we've had flashbacks, I'm like, holy fuck, they were just spherical.
The Toonami promo. They're so cute at that age.
Yeah, man, they are. Now Gohan's
What's very funny is in the video games, this version of Gohan at the end is called Teen Gohan.
He's not a teen.
He's not a teen. And then the version that's in the next arc where he is a teen is called Adult Gohan. It's come on, what are you doing?
Damn it, guys.
But I think that's just translation.
Yeah,
stuff.
I did get fucking spoiled to the time skip that we see. What the fuck was that? People banging on pipes or something now.
It sounded like a dog barking.
Was it? It sounded like someone dropped something though. Sometimes based on the way the pipes work, I think all the there are pipes just going they're right in front of me. I could reach out and grab them that are radiator water comes through or whatever.
Sure.
And I think those all just go through the apartments. So sometimes if people get really pissy, they start banging on the pipes. If someone's doing something dumb. Sound like someone ran into it or something. Anyway. Yeah. Because if you recall, I think I figured out why Plex was fucking up my Dragon Ball seasons.
Sure.
I didn't notice, but whoever labeled my collection for the 4th arc, I think it was the 4th arc, they messed up and wrote it as season 3 for a very large chunk of it instead of 4. So it was just all flopped out of order and everything was terrible basically. So I did see for the start of the next thing. It's like 7 years after this. I'm like, damn you. But yeah, Gohan would still only be 16 at best.
It was 17.
Oh, yeah, because 10.
Yeah, he spends a year in hyperbolic time.
Yeah.
He's like 17 or 18. There's a little indiscrepancy because at some point, some of those periods might, like, the little bits of time might add up to another year, but it's kind of unclear.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever.
Like there's things that call Gohan 11 at the end of this arc, so.
Oh.
But I'm not even sure if those are all dubisms or what.
I mean, Dub does like to turn numbers into other numbers sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and then after Dende rolls up, Mr. Satan is like, I mean, he clearly planted explosives around the stage when he blew up the entire goddamn army. I'll punch him out of existence. I'll just hit him. I'll fight him, and it'll be cool.
Yeah, man. Dynamite punch.
God.
Mr. Satan's great. He's got a belt.
He has the belt. And I love how he does the tiles to fucking intimidate Cell. Oh, man. Like,
he rolls up in the Satan mobile.
Like, if you're a normal human, right? If you're not fucking Goku, like, and you wanted to intimidate your opponent that you also planned on fighting, and you're gonna expend your energy smashing 14 tiles, that's like all of your energy. You're fucked.
He's playing for the crowd, man. He's a showman.
He's a showman, all right.
The people love it. They love it.
I mean, thank God.
Definitely say that.
You know what? His manager, such a professional. She never cracked. That dude, Satan was ready to like give it all up.
Oh.
And she was like, don't you fucking dare.
Well, that lady and the other two fighters with him, those are anime only.
That makes sense.
They're not in the manga. It's just Mr. Satan and the reporter and the camera guy in the manga.
I like the dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
God. Oh, my stomach. Oh.
I'm not running away. I'm just going to the hospital.
I'll go to the hospital, then I'll come back.
I'm going to take on Cell right now as soon as I go to the hospital. But I mean, look, he's pretty strong. Cell hits him and he doesn't instantly die.
Yeah, because Cell didn't, like, want to kill him. Wasn't worth.
He didn't want him to necessarily live either. Look, Mr. Satan is pretty strong for a person who doesn't fucking know anything about ki or anything. Or a normal human. Yeah. Like, he's just a strong.
Dude. He's just a dude, man.
He is just a normal person in that regard.
It's a regular bud.
He's the world champion, though.
Sure.
World champ.
Whatever.
Difference. He's won as many world titles as Goku.
I mean, yeah.
I guess more. Technically more, because the Cell games are world tournament. And he's the winner of the Cell games, as far as the world is concerned.
Yeah. So, there weren't any in like our actual fights. There were not any moments that had me as hype as like stuff we've seen previously.
Sure.
I think part of it, like, I I don't know. I'm just at the point in my Dragon Ball journey where I still just want it to be Goku, man. So Goku's like, go on, you're like gonna be stronger than me. I'm like, that's dumb. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Uh-huh.
And then like Goku's fighting Cell and it's great. I love it. But then like he doesn't defeat Cell. And that's fine. But then
The hype the hypest moment is in that fight is the instant Kamehameha is pretty good.
where he teleports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's like powering up and he's pointing at the earth and everyone's like,
What the fuck
he's
are
gotta
you
be
doing?
bluffing.
He's bluffing. He's powering up, and then the fucking that was the moment I was thinking of as one of
And
the
Cell is going from like, that's not possible to like getting hyped about it.
yeah. That was very
Blows up
good.
Cell's like head that just grows back.
Yeah.
Got
Him fighting 4 cells was also very good.
multiform
Using
technique.
it just like completely. I mean, it's the same shit. He just slaps them all into the ground. They just fused back. Did nothing.
Yeah. There's like halfway through that fight, it like just like the animation starts just gets way better for a bit. Like you've got Goku's like 360 spin kick. He does at one point.
I actually know where all the budget for animation went in this arc, and it's in the bit where Trunks' Super Saiyan hair is falling back into normal form. And it's like the smoothest fucking animation I've ever seen in my life. Just like so many hairs, just they're all falling delicately. I'm like, oh, that's where it all went. The next scene is like Tien Shinhan kind of looking like a penis from a profile angle. Like, he had some rough shots in this arc, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some regular faces that aren't great.
It's like endearing though. It's just fun wonk.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still prefer it over like the problem with the Kai Wonk is like it doesn't have any charm to it.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
at least the Z Wonk has charm.
For sure. I
Yeah,
noticed.
Goku giving up. Yeah, I don't. It's just like a story thing that happens. I don't love it. I take it, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's fine.
look, he wanted Goku to have the chance.
I don't give a fuck about Gohan.
Wow. Look at this guy.
He didn't even have to go on like a solo journey or anything.
True. It's true.
I think that
And I
is
do
kind
think
of
his
like,
pacifism thing is kind of contrived. Kind of comes out of nowhere.
yeah. I think yeah, for me it just comes down to like I don't feel like it. I get that like they're fighting super powerful people and like it, based on the lore it kind of works that he's stronger and all that shit because they threw it in. But like it feels like he didn't actually earn it. But like that's what you get from for me watching all these other characters in original Dragon Ball and getting to like work it all the way up, and then Gohan just shows up as a kid. Like future Trunks is fine, like he's an adult from the future, but Gohan is like he's
Adult. He's 18.
what adult
17
according to
maybe when he
whatever,
Yeah,
man.
he's like
Look.
adult Gohan.
Look, he's 17. He kills a man. The courts try him as an adult. Gohan's like 9, 10. He's not being tried as an adult for killing a man. He's a baby.
He kills babies though.
He's a scholar.
He kills newborns.
He's Chi-Chi's little scholar.
He kills all those newborns. And he's killing. And Cell, that's not an adult. Cell's only like 6.
That's different. Okay? That's fucking different. He was on clone time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really paid more attention to Vegeta's ramblings this arc. How could this happen to me? Vegeta, Crown Prince of the Saiyans.
I love Vegeta going, Goku, Kakarot will never take that senzu bean. This is about his pride. He'd rather die than eat a senzu bean. Then Goku's like, I give up.
And Vegeta apologizing too.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Gohan's like, ah, shit.
I'm sorry. Oh no. It was at that moment that Gohan realized the situation was in fact fucked.
Oh, he just had one arm disabled. Been through way worse.
Dude, when he had one arm disabled, I'm like, you kids these days, Jesus. One fucking limb unusable, and they're all out of ideas.
Yeah. I think we're kind of like over Toriyama's like strong sadism streak that ran through like the middle of the series.
Oh, so no more children get every bone in their body broken before winning?
Yeah,
damn.
we don't have that kind of violence.
Yeah. Dude, that shit's rough. I mean, honestly, one of that and like looking back and remembering what fucking Tien did to Yamcha in the tournament. Fuck, dude, that's like bad.
I mean,
that was rough.
To be fair though, Tien is like our villain, and the worst thing he does is break Yamcha's leg.
Yeah, but like
kill anyone.
That's like worse than killing people though. He broke his leg after already winning in the tournament or whatever.
It's true.
Or in the thing.
It's true.
That's worse than murder.
Yamcha was then in the hospital for the rest of that arc.
Yeah, because breaking a leg is like 18 months of hospitalization. I mean, he should be
eating a sensu bean.
No, Yamcha? No, he doesn't. They don't waste sensu beans on Yamcha.
It's not true. He definitely shows up to the next tournament with sensu beans.
I mean, yeah, to like give to others.
Hey, they give Yamcha a sensu bean in this arc. And they had to give him one when Jiro stabbed him.
I mean,
chest.
like I was gonna say, like, why fucking bother? It's just gonna be something else tomorrow.
It's true. They really could have used that sensu bean. But they had to give it to Yamcha.
Poor Yamcha.
Fucking.
Don't worry. In a parallel universe, he gets a win. It's horrifying.
Yeah. I have that manga. What if I were reincarnated as Yamcha or whatever?
There's a manga?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sounds like it'd be miserable.
It has some references to Super, so that's why we haven't read it yet.
Gotcha. Where are we in this bit?
Goku fighting Cell.
Android 16, or is that like, that's after Gohan's fighting for a bit, I guess. So yeah.
Well, I like when 16 shows up and he's like all happy to see Krillin, and then Goku's like, hi. And Android 16 is like, I was programmed to kill you. Never forget that.
Dude, it seems so unnecessary. Yeah, because he literally
Goku's like, man, what
I was programmed to kill you. Don't forget it. And I'm like, they just never fucking reference it again. Like, they could have just not bothered.
Look, he's got issues. Childhood trauma.
I guess. Then he gets fucking wrecked.
Yeah. Because it turns out Bulma removed the bomb in him. He didn't realize.
Dude, I
Fucking
was.
counts down.
You'd think they could have mentioned it.
I think it ends on a cliffhanger. Episode ends on a cliffhanger for that happening or something. But nope.
Then fucking Krillin. You can't self-destruct. After all of this, it had been so long by that point.
He had counted down.
I mean, I guess it is Krillin who's probably having like the world's biggest internal debate as to when and if he should say anything.
Yeah. Krillin doesn't like to deliver bad news. This is established.
It is very established, yeah. Terrible at it.
We'll literally go to your house, not tell you the bad news, and leave.
Oh man.
Too real. Yeah, so he gets blown the hell up, and then it's just a head.
And then that gets. I mean, he monologues a little, and then squish.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Well,
songs
first,
are good.
Mr. Satan saves the day by getting
the fucking
Android 16's
right.
head into the proper place to talk to Gohan
Yeah.
and get squished. In the manga, that squish is so much more fucking brutal. His eyes bulge out. They did not animate that in anime. I noticed.
Yeah. I mean, he's a robot, but damn, like you can treat him like a human, man.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have a soul.
Both songs are pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, the song with lyrics in original Z is just can't be beat, honestly.
I think I almost preferred the other one. I think it doesn't have lyrics. There was two. The second one didn't have lyrics, right? And it had kind of the synth work going on or something.
In the dub, the Z dub, the Funimation dub.
I guess. Hang on, let me scroll up a little bit here. Let me scroll up a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more even. Yeah, the second original Funimation dub.
Yeah.
I liked it more, and then it got worse in the back half of the song.
Mm-hmm.
But the intro, the first part was real good. But yeah, the one with the vocals is chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Imagine if they'd
just
used
hits.
literally any cool music in the fucking Evolution movie.
It's not possible.
Just any.
Cannot imagine. Unimaginable.
I had to think. I didn't. I was thinking of it a little, like a few minutes ago, when we were talking about one of the Goku's teleportation Kamehameha, and for a split second, I had to think whether or not someone shooting a Kamehameha and like going forward with the beam was a dream, or if I saw it somewhere and I remembered it's an evolution. Absolutely blessed.
It is. I feel like the Kamehameha is like doing more work, actually damaging people here. I feel like than it has in a long time, even though it's like twice against Cell to kind of not do anything, just like fuck him up and then he regenerates. But
yeah, but still, it's making them.
There were so many times when the Kamehameha has been like, that won't work on me or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like by the end of regular Dragon Ball, it was way more about using it to fucking push yourself around.
Yeah.
Like Goku only used it to fucking propel himself.
But it's fucking cool though.
It was cool. Now everyone can just fly so easily.
So I actually can't remember. Did they say the phrase Super Saiyan 2?
No.
Okay. Because I saw it. I mean, I'm looking at it now, and I saw it before. After I finished, and I was checking on shit that Gohan goes into Super Saiyan 2, and I just didn't remember catching that as a thing that was like established outright.
No. They don't say it.
Okay.
Yeah. He breaks through the Super Saiyan barrier, I think is the language that's used.
That's vague as shit, though.
I mean, it's not Vegas shit. He undergoes a different transformation.
Yeah.
He's got different bangs. There's lightning now.
Yeah, he did get very zappy.
Yeah. Gohan looks way different than when Goku goes Super Saiyan 2.
Well, that's when he got super muscly, right?
No.
Or is that just that's
super
muscly
is like you fucked up. The Super Saiyan 2 is like you're actually gotten stronger and your speed is increased.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
So what
the
Goku
other one
did
was just like
front to
it's just
God.
like using yeah, it was like or what Trunks did. That was like I think it was like Ascended Saiyan or whatever. It's like you're a little bit better,
yeah.
but really it was just like what Frieza did at the end of Frieza Goku's fight and what Cell does right before he gets 18 punched out of him, where you just like put all your stuff into power and all your stat points into power and your speed.
Yeah.
You lose all your speed step points. Get muscly, but without keeping up your fighting ability.
Yeah. Okay. It's just weird that like specific stuff is being assigned to that in the wiki, but not in the show.
It's
confusing
a
a little.
In marketing, it would get called Super Saiyan 2, and then
Oh.
eventually in the show, you'll get more.
Yeah, I mean, I figured
there will be a point where it is said explicitly, but we're not there yet.
Yeah,
we're not gonna be there for a while.
I mean, that makes sense. Fucking, we got super fat Cell.
Mm-hmm. He gets 18 punched out. Well, first we get muscly Cell.
Yeah.
He's completely lost his mind. He's so mad at Gohan. We skipped the Cell Juniors. I'll come.
Oh,
back
right,
around.
right. Yeah.
We get Cell, then gets 18 punched out of him. He reverts to Super Saiyan 2. Then he gets real fat. Ready to explode.
Super fat.
He's like, can't
Not
attack
one
me. I
more
could go
fucking-
off.
Yeah, not one more fucking step. Or more to explode. So big.
We get Goku telling Gohan, finish him off. So finally, Goku is the one who recognizes a thing needs to be finished off. Of course, Gohan doesn't finish him off because he's a Dragon Ball hero. It's not what you do.
Well,
You can't just finish someone off.
Well, he wanted to just like beat the shit out of him more, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a thing. It wasn't like Goku not finishing someone off. Goku's just like, I want to fight stronger you later.
Mm-hmm.
Gohan was like, I want you to suffer.
True. He's very angry.
Well, I mean, fucking maybe
He's a teen edgelord.
maybe if his dad hadn't spent a full year of borderline abusive training telling him to get pissed. Just gotta get angry.
He's spent 5 years of abusive training at this point.
True.
He's had actually 5 years of this.
5 years of that garbage. Ugh.
Like one with Piccolo, there was like 6 months on going to Namek.
That the truest hell. The truest abuse.
I guess going to Namek, he was training with fucking Krillin, so that wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but he was getting probably verbally and emotionally abused by Bulma.
True.
Anyway, mini cells.
Yeah, Cell Juniors.
Mini cells.
Other Cybermen.
That's what I thought too. They're strong though.
Yeah.
They're fucking
They're beating up everybody.
I know, they beat up fucking... They were giving Vegeta, Crown Prince of the Saiyans, a run for his money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not that strong relative to...
He's pretty strong. Okay? He's nobility. Alright? There's no fucking way some lower class warrior like Kakarot and his brat could ever be stronger than the Crown Prince. It's impossible. Did you see how fucking...
I do.
Did you see how good his Vegeta's attack was? He shot like 18,000 blasts.
Is it when Goku gets out of the... when Goku gets out of the hyperbolic time chamber, it's like, he's like, what, you think you're stronger than me now? It's like, well, yeah.
Dude, that was so... Oh, man.
Obviously.
God, Vegeta is so good. What a dunce.
Yeah, but that's how you know Goku is done. During the Cell fight, he starts spamming energy beams.
Yep.
He like fires his big Kamehameha, and then he's like, "No, I'm not done yet." And he starts spamming energy beams. You're like, "Now you're done.
You're out, kid." So, I don't know. I wanted this to not end how it did, kinda, cause like, wow. I wonder if Goku will come back, guys. The Dragon Balls, though. Just skip to it. Let me see him back. Although him destroying
he's staying dead.
Him destroying Kai's house was pretty fucking good.
He's like his big dramatic like farewell to everybody. He's like, "I'm proud of you, son," and teleports away to his death. And then we cut to King Kai's world. He's like, "Hey, King Kai, I don't know where to put this."
And then they're just all fucking dead.
Fucking Goku killed Gregory and Bubbles. Should be on his ledger.
They were fucking pretty chill about it, though.
They were.
They didn't really care.
King Kai was less chill.
He was less chill, but even like he was pretty chill.
His fucking car got wrecked again. God damn it.
His hobby.
How's he supposed to pee for distance now? Huh?
Man. I mean, Goku being dead and being like, it'll be alright. It's pretty cool. Like, I did a bunch of good shit, so I get to keep my body. Like, it'll be fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm just dead. Fuck. You guys can probably come visit.
I'm sure there's lots of good dead people for me to fight.
Yeah, the old masters or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got Simp
But yeah,
Krillin.
but then... Yeah. Krillin picking up Android 18 who's been puked up by Cell.
Gross. I won't touch her.
And Cell starts fucking like undulating right before he pukes. God. Yeah, and Cell blows himself up, but doesn't die, and then gets stronger because he's got Saiyan DNA. He gets the Zenkai boost.
Yeah,
And he
and
comes
did the
perfect again.
Instant teleportation that he picked up.
And he learns instant transmission. Unlike fucking all these other yokels who never fucking learn that shit from Goku, but whatever.
I mean, get fucking good, dude. What, like Yamcha's gonna pick it up? Fat doubt.
Well, Vegeta.
Who? I'm sorry, the name doesn't ring a bell.
Crown Prince of the Saiyans?
Oh, Vegeta, Crown Prince of the Saiyans. That guy. Okay. I thought you meant like maybe a different Vegeta. That clears it up.
So then Cell shows up, immediately murders Trunks, and Vegeta's not happy and attacks and gets his ass kicked. And then Gohan has to like runs in to save his life, and gets his arm all fucked up.
Yeah.
And then you've got Gohan with one arm versus Cell, who's stronger than ever. And Gohan's just ready to fucking give up. He's like, my arm's broken. It's over.
Unbelievable. Goku turning in his grave. Then
Goku's like, yeah, you just have to fucking do it.
just phones in like, get good, kid.
We get our Kamehameha beam struggle.
Yeah. And then everybody
These
joins
two
in.
balls of Kamehameha like surging back and forth. Everybody joining in is actually anime filler, except for Vegeta's hit that turns the tide. That's the only
I mean, that makes
helping
sense.
out. Happens in the manga.
I just so didn't care much. Like I said, I was like, I want Goku to be here. I'm just here to watch him get stronger. Anything else is like, it's fine, but meh. Gohan could like plateau for all I care. But
Yeah.
I haven't had as much time with it, so I haven't gotten like my full fix yet. I'm not full.
Sure. I mean, again, this is like a lot of people. This is like their favorite part of Z.
Yeah, it's weird. I was thinking about that. It's interesting to me.
But like people who saw Z have honestly had more time with like Gohan and
yeah, that's true.
than they have with Goku.
That is very true. Man. Gohan didn't even fucking like eat that much either.
It's true.
So lame.
Um,
We get our Shire arc.
or Trunks goes back
Yeah.
to his own time. He's got to fix things in his time. Like, sure, he fixed this other timeline, but also like he got stronger, so now he can fix things in his fucked up future. At least make things a little better. So he goes to murder the androids. Also, we get after Cell's defeated, we get the Dragon Wishes, where they wish they wish Trunks back from the dead, and then they don't have a second wish, and Yamcha's like, "Oh, I could get a necklace for my girlfriend."
I've been seeing this girl. If nobody else has a wish.
Oh, and then Krillin's like, and he's like, just like, oh, it's fine. I don't need to buy things to make girls like me.
And Krillin's like, wow, you're just using this wish to get the girl, you dumb fuck. Hey, I'm gonna get the girl with my wish. And everyone's like, oh, okay.
No, he wishes away the bombs out of 17 and 18.
Yeah, to get the fucking girl.
No, he thinks it's so 17, 18 can be like a matching pair. And then 18 runs out. It's like, he's my fucking brother. Fucking piece
It was
of shit.
clearly a calculated move. If he hadn't come hot off of rescuing her because he's a simp, I would maybe buy it. But whatever. Krillin, fucking nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then she
Like,
runs
just
off and
because
says, "See you later."
yeah, and she's like, just because you say me doesn't mean like anything's gonna happen, Baka.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we get Trunks in the future, murders the androids because they're evil.
Rips apart Cell.
Yeah, and then like waits until Cell's gonna show up to steal his time machine, and then is like, "Yo," and murders the shit out of him. Cell's like, "I'll use the Kamehameha," and Trunks is like, "Ah!" and blows the shit out of him. I think that move in the games is called like Heat Dome or something. He's like energy ball that then just shoots a little beam out of it.
Yeah. Man, I didn't mention, but we also got that power ramp up. He doesn't have enough energy to just destroy the planet. He's gonna destroy the solar system.
Yeah, strong enough to destroy the solar system. I mean, they've been able to destroy planets for a while, so
Yeah.
you have to just say things to make it seem bigger.
I'm gonna fucking rip a hole in the space-time continuum.
Look, we haven't gotten there yet.
I mean, I'm expecting it to just never stop.
There are limits.
Nope, no limits.
Oh.
Goes forever.
And yeah, that's the end of that arc. Goku they talk about getting wishing Goku back with the Namekian Dragon Balls, but Goku's like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay dead."
Yeah.
And Chi-Chi's very sad about it.
Yeah.
Understandably.
I mean,
Goku did kind of just say, "Bye, family."
look, he's like part of a family basically by accident.
Not an accident.
It's not an accident, but like it's not a thing he put much thought into. Didn't he think marriage was food?
Not when he got married.
Yeah, but that's because he made a promise.
But he wasn't.
But he made a
He
promise.
wasn't keeping
because
the
he thought it was
promise because
food.
he thought marriage was food. That wasn't why he did it.
Yeah, but he did it because he said it.
What? No, he
Okay,
decided he wanted to
okay.
marry her.
I'll explain my process. So initially, he thinks it's food, right? Like Chi-Chi's like, "Will you marry me?" or whatever, and he thought he thought it was food, I believe.
Yeah.
And he
When he was a
agrees
kid.
to. Yeah. So he agrees to it, and then later, obviously Chi-Chi is like, "You said you'd fucking marry me." He's like, "I thought it was food." Like, people correct him, and he's like, "Yeah, okay." She I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. I thought she just explained. He's like, "Well, if I said I would, I will." Like,
No, I mean, in the dub, he says, "I know what my heart says," and he says, "Will you marry me?"
Oh.
Like he literally then just asks her to marry him. Once he's corrected,
Whatever, man. It's
the misunderstanding. He's not like marrying her out of like
okay, but like it's Goku
because he feels bad about his.
He's too pure heart, you know? Like he's so pure heart that like he can just say that and it's fine, but it's not like there's
He
a shitload
wanted to marry her.
Yeah. Like 17-year-olds want to marry people all the time. Like he's a good it's irrelevant cuz like he's too good of a person, but like I feel like most people be like, "Yeah, I'd like to go back to my son and wife."
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't get distracted by that shit. I assume he's going to fight people. My theory is that we're gonna see him fighting people in the afterlife. Actually, I was gonna ask
Only-
about that. I was gonna ask
Only in
about that
filler. Only in
because
anime filler.
I was. Well, so we got a bunch of shit at the end of this. We got like a montage. Is that
Yeah,
stuff
that's-
that we've seen in Z but not in Kai, or is that stuff that's going to happen? I couldn't
That's stuff
tell.
that's cut out of Kai. So this is the only time you see it in Kai. But
Okay.
it's what happens next in Z, but that's anime filler.
Yeah. Because I was
Because there was like also there's like a 3-year gap between this part of Kai and them making more Kai.
gotcha.
Because Kai kind of flopped in Japan, but it was really popular in the US. So then when it got closer in time for the US to need the rest of Z done in Kai, I think they went ahead and finished it
Gotcha.
with like it is like a cheaper process.
Because I'm like, I know I haven't seen any of this. Is this what's happening? And then I think they showed some stuff that I recognized, or like just I
Yes.
could piece together that it was.
They first show like highlight reels of the fighting tournament that's filler that is happens next, and then they go and show retrospective stuff.
Yeah. So that like messed me up a little.
Yeah. Goku versus Pycon.
Yeah, why not? Fuck them up.
The Otherworld tournament.
Yeah. I mean, I recognize like they because he saw the Halo and stuff. So I was like,
Yeah. It's okay, but it's not worth watching.
yeah.
Pycon also shows up in one of the movies later, but he's just less interesting Piccolo of just like a stoic green dude.
I'd buy it. You know who the least interesting Piccolo is?
Who?
Live action Piccolo.
True.
No antenna, man.
No antenna.
Yeah, I'm ready for the next shit, man. And we're sticking, so it'll be 99 to 122.
122, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for the next one we'll follow the Wikipedia breakdown, and then for the final one we will not.
Well, it has 2 breakdowns.
Yeah. On here, the season, the 122, 123 split, and then there's but we will not, the session after that, we will not stop at 140.
Oh, okay,
We'll
gotcha.
stop at like 142.
Gotcha.
That's a cliffhanger that I just don't want to end at. And you'll see why when we get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, so you have an idea of, do you have any idea of what's coming up next? Like ready for?
I have no fucking idea. Looking at obviously I can see that it's World Tournament Saga, Majin Buu Saga, and Evil Buu Saga. I suspect that Buu is the pink guy I was thinking of however long ago. Is he pink? Hey. So I have no idea what happens there. I just know roughly what he looks like, maybe. And even then, with all the fucking transformations and stuff, God knows what part of the thing I know him from. I have nothing for World Tournament Saga. Like, actually, fuck all. Zip zilch.
Well, our title For our first episode, 7 years since the event starting today, Gohan's a high schooler. We get
that
Gohan in high school.
High
school Gohan.
That I saw because I got Plex spoiled me.
Yeah.
7 years later, yeah, Gohan high schooler, right.
Love high school Gohan.
Hell yeah! Is he as horny as High School Goku live action?
No.
Can he just suddenly not talk to girls or anybody because his hormones are running rampant?
Not that bad. He is incredibly awkward.
I mean, that makes sense. Look at his fucking upbringing. What did you do over summer break? My dad punched the shit out of me so I would get stronger.
Well, it's like he's been homeschooled for, his entire life, and now he's going to high school, attending actual school.
That also leads to much awkwardness.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be fine, though. That shit wears off.
Yeah, and it's like 4 episodes,
Dude,
it's like only like 5 in Z even. They cut out a filler date Gohan goes on.
What? They cut out the juiciest shit? Fuck.
No, but it cuts out a date with the girl who's a filler girl, not the girl you'd actually want to see him go on a date with. Don't worry about it.
I don't give a shit, man.
He gets blackmailed into a date.
I need to know more information. But yeah, at least it's
filler. It doesn't matter.
I want some of the filler. Second go round. When I roll back to this shit.
But we're also gonna get the Great Saiyaman, Gohan's superhero identity.
Fuck. I'm ready, man. You've piqued my interest.
And yeah, like it's so it's like the show's gonna be like a different show for like 5 episodes, and it's gonna be like, hey, what if we did a world tournament?
I mean, I'm down. I'm down for it, dude.
I love it. I'm so excited.
I'm ready.
And Boo is like my favorite Dragon Ball villain. So
nice. I'm sorry, dude. We're actually we're pretty fucking close to being done, all things considered. I mean, in the scheme of Dragon Ball, we're pretty close to being done.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
We're almost, 3 more episodes will be done with the original manga.
Wild. Absolutely wild.
Absolutely wild, dude. We watched a lot of anime.
I mean, like when the iron was fucking hot and we struck and we didn't stop striking.
Mm-hmm. Never stop striking.
It is funny that there's so many arcs in Dragon Ball, and this is just one arc of our podcast. Our Dragon Ball arc.
Uh-huh.
We had our Godzilla arc.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that new trailer for Shin Ultraman.
I was like, this looks like good, and then they that one shot, and I'm like, ooh, baby.
Yeah, that one's just written by Anno. It's not directed by him.
Okay.
Shin Kamen Rider will be written and directed by him.
Right,
Which is the next one.
Yeah,
we have
looking
to
forward to that shit.
Well,
we gotta.
It's gonna be a while before that's like out in English.
Burn through Dragon Ball. Don't worry.
And gotta find time to do other things.
Nope. All Dragon Ball.
Gonna have to read Space Patrolman Jocko. That's the Dragon Ball prequel manga.
Right. I was like, that sounds incredibly familiar, but I forget which thing it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, saltcirclepodcast@gmail.com, saltcirclepod on Twitter, anchor.fm/saltcircle. That's where episodes are hosted. I'm on Twitter at Comic Panels, and Ben is not.
Yeah. Good times.
God, imagine if we were watching Regal Z and he was just be called Hercule, though, not Mr. Satan.
I don't like it.
People just chanting Hercule instead of people chanting Satan?
That's dumb.
It's highly inferior.
It's really dumb.
Shows up in a card that just says Hercule on it instead of saying Satan on it.
God, what a weird change. I mean, I get that it's a censor, but what a weird thing to use instead.
Yeah. I think in the Japanese his actual first name is like Mark. Mark Satan.
Yeah, that tracks.
Mr. Satan. Satan. Mr. Satan. Satan. That's how they say it. And we will have more Mr. Satan.
Hell yeah.
There is more Mr. Satan content to come.
I want to see more of him, but I also want him to get his ass kicked. I want you to hang around because you're fun, but if you just died, like, I wouldn't be too upset.
He's the world champion. Come on.
Stop. Don't. He's not. Oh, he didn't even mention, like, fucking, I forget what episode it is, and Cell's just like, you know what? Ring outs are dumb. No more ring outs.
It would be so disappointing if this ended in a ring out. Goku's like,
incorrect. It would be great.
That's how I beat Piccolo.
Yeah, my strategy.
Anyway, peace.